Listen to me very carefully. If you are a freelance video editor, a content creator, or running a digital marketing agency in 2026, you are likely operating completely backward. You are burning out. You are sitting in a dark room at 2 in the morning, staring at a complex Premiere Pro timeline, meticulously cutting and dragging tiny slivers of generic stock footage to match a voiceover. You are trading your precious hours for dollars, and there is a massive ceiling on your income because there are only 24 hours in a day. You can only take on maybe 2 or 3 clients at a time before your creative energy is completely depleted. The traditional editing workflow is dead. It is slow, it is exhausting, and it is costing you thousands of dollars in lost opportunities. But today, right here on AMA AI Tech, I am going to reveal my absolute secret weapon. I am going to show you the exact 2-step ultimate AI workflow that allowed me to scale my output by 10 times without sacrificing a single drop of cinematic quality. We are talking about the destructive viral combination of VideoGen and CapCut. This is how you build a video editing empire. Let us break down the philosophy of this workflow. A professional video has 2 phases: the heavy lifting and the sauce. The heavy lifting is the grunt work. It is sourcing the B-roll, generating or recording the voiceover, and manually syncing the audio to the visuals. This usually takes up 80% of your time. The sauce is the remaining 20%. The sauce is the dynamic transitions, the advanced keyframing, the digital glitches, and the immersive cinematic sound design that makes the viewer's brain lock onto the screen. Most editors spend all their energy on the heavy lifting and have nothing left for the sauce. Our workflow flips that completely. We are going to use an advanced AI engine to completely automate the 80%, so you can spend your time adding the 20% that actually makes the video go viral. Step 1 is the heavy lifting, and for this, we use the most powerful text-to-video AI on the market, VideoGen. VideoGen is your tireless, unpaid assistant editor who works at the speed of light. Let us say you just landed a new client in the real estate niche, or the tech review space, or the fitness industry. They hand you a script. In the old days, you would groan and prepare for a long night of searching stock websites. With our secret workflow, you simply open VideoGen and paste that script directly into the engine. You select an ultra-realistic, emotive AI voice from their massive library to act as the narrator. And then you click Generate. That is the entire extent of your manual labor for Phase 1. In seconds, VideoGen's artificial intelligence analyzes the semantic meaning of the script. It instantly scrubs through an integrated library of millions of premium, copyright-free video clips. It automatically selects the perfect cinematic visuals that match the context of every single sentence. But it doesn't stop there. VideoGen then generates the human-sounding voiceover and flawlessly synchronizes the video clips to the exact pacing and cadence of the spoken words. It builds the entire foundational timeline autonomously. What used to take you 4 hours of grueling manual alignment is now finished in about 2 minutes. You now have a complete, high-definition base video with perfect B-roll and a professional voiceover. You export this clean video file, the heavy lifting is completely done. Now we move to step 2, the sauce. This is where you transform an AI-generated video into a viral masterpiece that clients will gladly pay thousands of dollars for. You take that exported file from VideoGen and you drop it straight into CapCut on your desktop. CapCut is the ultimate finishing tool because of its sheer speed and its library of trending effects. Because VideoGen already handled the tedious syncing, your timeline in CapCut is incredibly clean. Now you act as the executive director. You start layering the magic. First, you utilize CapCut's dynamic transitions. You add seamless light leaks, motion blurs, and digital glitches between the VideoGen clips to give the video an aggressive, high-energy pacing that the YouTube and TikTok algorithms absolutely love. Next, you focus on retention through movement. You use CapCut's keyframing tool to add subtle, continuous, slow zooms into the B-roll, ensuring the screen is never static. A static screen is a dead screen. You then apply CapCut's trending auto-captions, selecting a bold, colorful, bouncy font that keeps the viewer's eyes glued to the center of the frame. Finally, the most critical element of the sauce: sound design. A video is only as good as it sounds. In CapCut, you layer underneath the voiceover a driving, cinematic ambient track. You add heavy bass whooshes during the transitions. You add subtle risers before key points in the script. You add digital typing sounds when text appears on screen. Because you saved 4 hours by using VideoGen, you now have the time and the creative energy to meticulously craft a Hollywood-level audio experience in CapCut. You have created an incredibly high-retention, visually stunning, auditorily immersive piece of content. This VideoGen Plus CapCut workflow is the ultimate cheat code for freelancers and agencies. It completely destroys the traditional limitations of video production. If you can produce a highly polished video in 30 minutes instead of 5 hours, think about what that does to your hourly rate. Think about how many more clients you can onboard. You can manage YouTube automation channels for 5 different businesses simultaneously without breaking a sweat. You transition from being an overworked video editor to a high-level creative director who leverages AI to do the grunt work. The editing industry is splitting right now into 2 groups. There are the purists who insist on doing everything manually, and they are slowly being priced out of the market. And then there are the modern creators who embrace the AI workflow to multiply their output and dominate their niche. You have a choice to make today. Stop leaving money on the table. Stop burning yourself out on tasks that a machine can do perfectly in seconds. Supercharge your workflow, reclaim your time, and start scaling your agency to the moon. Click the link in the description to access VideoGen and completely revolutionize your editing pipeline right now. Stop editing, start directing. Link in description.